Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch, and today we are unboxing the Lava Iris 406Q featuring the Snapdragon 200 quad-core processor with 1GB of RAM. You get a free flip cover within the box as well. The phone is available for Rs 7,000 in the market, which is a really neat deal right now. In terms of specifications, you get a 4-inch WVGA display that's 800 by 480 pixels. You also get 1.2 GHz Snapdragon 200 processor with Adreno 302 GPU. 5 megapixel primary camera with LED flash, VGA front facing camera, 1700 mAh battery, Android 4.3 Jelly Bean right out of the box, and you have 4GB internal storage which is expandable up to 32 gigs with a micro SD card slot, 1GB of RAM, something called Audio Plus with 3D surround sound, and GPS. So let's open up the box now to have a look inside. Those are the seals cut open right there. Let's take the box out. So you can see at the very top you have the Lava Iris 406Q in black. There you have it. We'll keep that aside. Let's have a look inside. At the very top you can see the free screen guard that comes within the package. Something good to have. It's not easy to find screen guards for new phones. Then you have your user manual, and it's pretty long. Might be useful for someone using an Android device. Then you have your flip cover that comes within the package. It looks neat. It has a space for your earpiece as well, but sadly it needs to be stuck on your back cover. But it can be used as a stand as well, so that's something good. Then you have your micro USB data syncing and charging cable. Nothing special there. Then you have a black headset. It's in-ear style. Let's take that out now. So these have flat cables. That's something good. I have a single button interface to end and receive calls. Next up is the USB wall charger. A pretty normal looking wall charger, nothing special there. Two-pronged wall charger. Now we have the 1700 mAh battery. And that's pretty neat as the phone is powered by a quad-core processor. Now let's have a look at the Lava Iris 406Q. So folks, that's the phone right there. Let's take it out of its plastic cover. In the front you have your 4-inch display, but let's have a look around the sides first. So you have a matte side, nothing on the left. If you move to the top, you have your 3.5mm audio jack, micro USB data syncing and charging port, and a space to attach your lanyard, string or something else if you want to. On the right you have the volume rocker as well as a power lock and unlock button. Both are quite sturdy, don't wobble at all, and a space to get the back cover open. At the bottom there's absolutely nothing except for the primary microphone. You can also see the sort of matte finish which is absolutely different from the back, which is totally glossy and has a sort of a checkered pattern in between, and it does attract fingerprints very easily as well. You can see the 5 megapixel camera right there, LED flash on its left, Iris 406Q branding in the middle and Lava branding at the bottom. There's no speaker grill, meaning your front earpiece is the speakerphone as well. We'll test that out later on. Let's open up the back cover to see what all is inside. It's a bit difficult to get open as you can see. Well, that's open. It's not that flimsy. It's quite tough. Doesn't bend that much, and there is no flex. So you see two full-size SIM card slots right there, and you have the battery compartment in the middle. At the top you have your micro SD card slot which can accept up to 32 gigs of storage, and it has moving parts which I really don't like. Well, now let's put the 1700 mAh battery in, and then we'll power on the phone for the very first time. That's the back cover closed. Let's close up all the locks properly. There's almost no flex in the device. The back cover seems really solid as well. It's good to hold in the hand too. It's definitely a bit thicker than your average 4-inch device, but still it doesn't weigh that much. Now let's power on the phone for the very first time. Have a look at the boot animation. So you have a 4-inch WVGA display. You have 3 capacitive buttons at the bottom which don't light up, I presume. At the top you have the VGA front facing camera and some sensors and the primary earpiece. Let me take that plastic off so that you can see the display better. So it's still booting up. You can see the Lava logo right there. So the boot is now complete. I'll come back after configuring. So folks, we are back now. We are at the home screen. As you can see, let me reduce the brightness so that you can see the display better. So that seems just about right. So you can see it's a very stock looking interface. We'll come to that later. First, let's get into settings. You also have a flashlight option right there, which will trigger your LED flash. Neat feature there. Let's get into settings. Let's get into about phone. From here you can see it's running Android 4.3 and the model number IRIS406Q. Let's get back. We'll get into storage. So from here you can see you have 4 GB ROM, out of which 2.5 GB is used by the system, and you have 1.5 GB that's available to you. You can see that right there, internal storage as 1.5 gigabytes. Now let's come into apps. Let's go into manage apps, running information. So from here you can see about 608 MB of RAM that's currently being used and 416 MB that's free, making it a total of 1024 MB. So that's 1 GB that's completely available to the system. That's pretty much about settings, no extra features there. Now let's get back home. So you can see this is the default launcher. It looks quite stock. But you see, you have different options there. So that's something new. You can change the wallpaper, apply some themes as well. We don't know what that option is. We'll check that out definitely. So you can change your wallpaper, go into app settings as well from directly here. Let's change a theme to see what it actually does. Oh, that's something new. You can change your wallpaper as well as the look of the interface from right there. Not many apps come pre-installed, but you do get WhatsApp pre-installed and some of the Google apps as well. Let's see if you have new options in app drawers as well. Yes, you can sort apps from right there, show downloaded system apps. You have a different menu, you can edit app position too. So it's not a stock launcher, definitely something new. Let's have a look at the camera interface. It's different as it's a Qualcomm chipset, so you won't have the normal MediaTek camera interface that you see in this segment. We'll definitely check everything out. There's a 5 megapixel camera on the device, a very shiny back cover, but a quad-core processor, that too Snapdragon 200 with 1 GB of RAM, available for just Rs 7,000. It might just be the best budget device available in India right now. We'll be back with more on that. Till then you can watch our unboxing of the Lava Iris 450 color, our unboxing of the Zolo Q1010i, as well as the full review of the Zolo A510s. If you have any questions, just ask us in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.